Hey guys, so before we get into this video, I wanted to let you guys know that myself and Raymond will be going to the Montreal Car Show this coming weekend on Saturday. There's more information in the description down below. We're going to be hanging out at the RTX Wheels booth, so if you'd like to come say hi, take a picture or something, I might have some little goodies for you guys who do show up. So yeah, it'd be fun to meet you guys, so more information's in the description down below. Anyways, so today I'm off to a meeting, but before I get to said meeting, I thought that I would do my yearly Q&A in the car, and I went on Twitter and I asked you guys, hey, so I want to do a Q&A. If you have questions for me, tweet them to me or put them on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on those two platforms, you should. Anyway, so I've got a bunch of questions that go in a bunch of different categories, from everything from gaming to life to YouTube to cars and everything like that. So let's start this up. Oh, it's super bright. All right, so this first one isn't so much of a question as it is like a challenge. This first question is, for 1 million subscribers, will you shave AR12 into the side of your head? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. If we can get 1 million subscribers by, I don't know, the end of 2017, I will shave an AR12 into my head. That's the challenge. The next question is a pretty interesting one because I brought it up in a recent video. It was about my dream cars. The guy asked me, what is your dream car? Well, I made a video a little while ago saying I got to drive one of my dream cars, which was a Tesla Model S. One of my dream cars. Now, a lot of people in that video were like, a Tesla's your dream car? No way, it can never be a dream car, aim higher. The Tesla Model S is like one of my attainable dream cars, along with things like a used Nissan GTR, or things like a Lotus Exige. I'd love a Lotus Exige, that would be awesome. Those are like attainable dream cars, because they're stupidly expensive for a car, but they're not stupidly expensive. If you want to get into stupidly expensive cars, Pagani or Koenigsegg, I'd have either of those two in a second. Someone else asks me, what about GamerCon? What's happening at GamerCon? So if you don't know what GamerCon is, the AR12 crew, myself, Alan, Raymond, and Tom Matthews, and some of the AR12 interns, I believe, are all going to Dublin, Ireland, with a show called GamerCon, where we are doing some cool things. We're going to be playing Forza on stage. We're going to be taking pictures, signing things, meeting you guys and stuff like that. So if you're in the Dublin area, or the UK, you can take a flight over, you can get your tickets. I'll include a link in the description down below. As for other places where we're going, like I said, we're doing the Montreal Car Show. We are also doing the Toronto Auto Show. I'll have more information on that a little bit later. And then we'll probably have a London meetup at some point, maybe a New York meetup, Ottawa meetup as well. So yeah, we'll have to stay tuned, I'll say. I think got a question that said, would we ever see more of the old guys like Willie Raymond, Marco, Ryan, guys like them, in videos more? Yes and no. The time is so limited that we have together, it's really hard to make videos because everyone's now in like university and stuff like that, and like going away and stuff like that. It's really hard to arrange times to like record stuff. So yes and no. Like if you saw the recent videos that I did in Forza Horizon 3, all the real life stuff, oh my god, that was so much fun. Probably some of the most fun videos I've made in a little while, so check those out if you haven't seen them. But more stuff like that, definitely. So now the big question. What's my plan with my next cars? I don't know how many times I got this question sent to me, either on Instagram or on Twitter. So firstly, before I get into any of this, take all of this with a grain of salt. I have something in mind, but I don't know if it's possible yet. So if this thing happens that I'm talking about, all of the other plans might change. So yeah, that plan is a secret plan that I can't tell you about, but it's something pretty cool, I think. Anyways, if you've been sticking with the videos for a little while, you may have heard me talk about wanting to buy an MX-5, a drift car. And that's something I still really want to do. I really want to build something, because if you don't know, I have this Subaru and I have my R32, and both of them I want to keep completely stock for two very different reasons. One, the Subaru is under a full warranty, so all I can do to it is basically toss a catback on the car, and that's it, and your catback or your exhaust warranty goes out the window. But I really don't want to start getting into tuning this car, putting a turbo. I had someone ask if I wanted to put anti-lag turbo stuff. No. Well, yes, actually, I would love to. But for a car that's so famous for blowing up its engine, I don't really want to have to buy a new engine. And then my R32 is just super, super rare. I love the thing. There are only X many in the country, and I just want to keep the thing as stock as possible, and I'm really happy with where it is. So I want to buy something that I can actually physically work on, because that's something else I want to learn to do. I want to learn how to work on cars, how to do maintenance and stuff like that. That's something I want to learn. And because of my love of drifting, I really wanted something that I could potentially drift with. So that's why I was thinking of the MX-5. It's cheap, it's reliable, parts are cheap, and if you mess something up, it's an MX-5. No one's gonna get butthurt if you wreck an MX-5. So yeah, I wanted to drift an MX-5, but then everyone started telling me an MX-5 is probably not the best car to do it, because MX-5s are short wheelbase and you need to do a lot to get some decent power out of them and stuff like that, which is very true, and I know about this. But it's like, I love the MX-5, and the other thing is that every single person on YouTube has an MX-5 now because they're cheap and they're reliable and they're fun to drive and stuff like that. And I still really want one. I don't want to let what other people drive influence my decision on what car to buy. But at the same time, it's like, I know if I bought an MX-5, I'd be doing the exact same mods as just about everyone else because they're so simple and so easy to do. So that's why I was thinking of maybe something different. I'm keeping my eyes open for now, but on the list right now is just some basic 240 stuff. Basically anything front engine, rear wheel drive, and cheap parts and stuff like that, and that's easy to work on. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit of an interesting ride, I'll say. A Nob then asks, why did you hire me? That's a good question. I got another question saying, do you have any pets? If you come out to some of my live streams, you may have seen some of my pets or heard me talk about some of my pets. I have a dog and I have a cat. Except they're kind of weird because my dog doesn't know how to bark and my cat doesn't know how to shut up, so it's a bit of an interesting relationship, but yes, I have some animals. Another really interesting question was, what games are you most excited about for 2017? As for non-racing games, I would say Red Dead Redemption 2, I think that's what it's called, and Halo Wars 2, yep. And racing game-wise, I would have to go with Need for Speed 2017, which I haven't seen anything about yet, but we know that's coming, and whatever Forza does, so we'll have to see. A man named Alex then asked me an interesting question. He said, have you ever thought of doing like professional racing things and doing like real life racing stuff? I have, and it's something I'm really passionate about. I really love like racing cars. The little amount of track time that I've done, I've absolutely adored it, and it's something like I'm addicted to. I went to Brands Hatch 2 years ago now and drove around at Brands Hatch in a BMW M4, and that was incredible. And it turns out when you guys are seeing this, I'm actually going to be in Palm Springs, California with Michelin, shooting a thing for their brand new tires. I will have some videos coming out probably early next week about that. It just takes some time to put together what I want, so be on the lookout for some of that. Anyways, I'm just about to get to my destination of where my meeting is happening, so thank you guys for watching. Pretty good timing, actually. Just finished the video as we're getting to the place, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. If you have any other questions, put some more in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to answer them, maybe in another Q&A, maybe in like a year or so. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!